Right, grade 9. I thought you might need some help with the basics. So make sure your origins are on. It may take a while, might even do 2 videos. So create new component, give it a name, start with the base, press OK. And then create a sketch. Now this depends on, we'll do it on this plane, the bottom one, and this obviously depends upon the shape. Now my tip here is, you see this central point here, try and make your base around this point. So if you've got, so create a line, or like my example actually, you've got a circle, see center circle. So create that around, and you don't have to do it to size. So if that is a rectangle, then or a square, you'd make sure that it was equal either side, and then just finish your sketch. And then extrude the base up. It automatically now defaults to click on the profile and give it some thickness. It's okay. And then you know that the edges, the sides have got a slight angle inwards. It's 5 degrees minus, and then press OK. And then fillet, modify fillet that top edge. I'm just going to press a random value of 2, see what happens. Yep, that's good. That's my base done. So the next thing to do is to create a new component, and I better save it first. So save as light example, and you'll see it appears here. So next thing to do is to create that insert, however your insert will look, the plastic insert. So remember to do that, always click on the active component, the actual name of the whole project, and then go to create new component. And I'll call this insert. And it appears in the design tree here, and it's highlighted. So now you can sketch in it. So create a sketch on the top face, and I'm just going to put a circle for the insert, zoom in, and then hit the hotkey C for circle, and then just drag that out to a reasonable size. It looks in proportion, and then finish the sketch. Twist that so you can see where I've just sketched, and then hotkey E for extrude that profile, and then just push that up so it looks like it did when you saw my example. And there you go. Now it's got 2 flats on the side, and I will create a sketch on that top face, and we'll zoom in, and I'm going to create a 2-point rectangle from here to here. And then I'm going to be a bit cheeky and then go line here, and then finish, and then use the mirror function to mirror, double click, quick, and it highlights all those lines. The mirror line is that line. So I've got it both sides, and then press OK, finish your sketch, and then just twist that. So now hotkey E for extrude, this profile, and that one, and then drag down. If you remember what the insert looks like, there you go. So there we go. So there's your insert, and don't worry about putting a hole through the middle. So remember that we're just trying to get a rough, I know it's a final idea, but we try and maybe not to put all the heavy details in of everything. So I'm going to press home, and the next thing to do is to create a new component, the center tube, which is on my design. So I need to go back to the light example, activate, create, new component, and then go for tube, center. There you go. And these all should go light grey. So I will create a sketch on the top, C for circle to the edge, and then remember it's a tube, so that fits over it, and then there you go. So finish the sketch, E for extrude, that profile. I've got to drag that up, but I've also got to drag it down, so two sides. And let's have a look from the front. So drag that down to the flat area there. And then my advice would be just to zoom out, hit escape, and then just bring that up to whatever looks in proportion. That's it. There you go. So there's my main tube. And I'm not going to worry too much. I could, if I wanted to put that insert in. You might want to have the one that goes over, which you'll see in my example. But I'm not going to worry too much about that because I want to show you another skill. So the next thing to do is to create the tube that comes out. And to do that, I'm going to do the same thing. Create new component. I'm going to call that cross arm. Here we go. And now create, this is the beauty of creating it on the center. So create a sketch on that plane. And I'm just going to drag that down and then just zoom in a bit. And I'm going to hit C for center circle. And I'm going to drag it out to the same diameter on the inside. And then again on the outside. Click on, yep, and then finish the sketch. So look what I've just done. It's really easy. Yep. And then what I'll do is I'm going to E for extrude that profile. Now I'm going to click on join, and I'm going to do a two-sided one, and then look from the front, and then I can drag one way, and then I can drag the other, and then zoom out just to get an idea of the proportions. So let's see how far I can extend the arm. Don't want too much. Yep. Excellent. So that's that one done. Now, obviously mine goes up at a slight angle, so there's a little cheat. Okay, so get the cross arm, click on the cube once, right click, and then go to move, and then zoom in, and then I can tilt it. Escape, and then I can tilt that slightly up. There you go, and then that should still be joining. So let's have a look at it. Light, yep. I know I've got a special fitting around here, but I'm going to ignore that for the minute. Now then, next bit. In fact, I'll stop there. Hopefully that's enough to get you going.